Some of them here. Can my landlord evict me? Can they make me pay rent if I have mold in my apartment? Well, tonight, Fort Bend County Precinct 2 Judge Joel Klauser will answer more of your questions in a tenants' rights workshop. He set this up specifically in his precinct. Judge Klauser sees landlords and tenants in his courtroom regularly in the eviction process, and he says especially now it's important that renters understand their rights.
I've had some tenants to come into my court with some defenses that were just not, they didn't have a legal leg to stand on.
So you don't have to live in Precinct 2 in Fort Bend County to attend this. The Tenants' Rights Workshop is free tonight from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Fort Bend County East End Annex. That's in Missouri City at 303 Texas Parkway. These laws are based on the Texas Property Code, so no matter which county you live in, they are all applicable. Doors will open at 6. It will close at 6:30 with no late entry allowed. So make sure you're there by 6:30. Target is recalling about 175,000 of these room essentials 4-drawer dressers after a dozen reports of them tipping over or collapsing. That includes reports of them tipping over on 2 3-year-old children. You can see them there. They don't have any drawer pulls. The dressers were sold in 3 colors at Target stores nationwide and online from January 2013 through April 2016. Of course, any dresser not properly anchored to the wall should be placed in an area out of reach of children. If you have one of these, though, you can return it to any Target store for a full refund. Well, the huge Equifax data breach has created a run on identity theft protection services, as you might imagine. LifeLock says it is enrolling 10 times as many customers every hour since the Equifax news broke. Credit monitoring company Credit Karma saw a 50% increase in signups last weekend. Now, some angry consumers say Equifax is exploiting its own security failure. The company is offering victims 1 year of free identity theft protection with Trusted ID, a company also owned by Equifax. The credit bureau says it will not automatically renew and charge victims at the end of the free year, because we know that sometimes happens. But Equifax was charging victims to put a freeze on their credit reports with Equifax. They're like, well, I wouldn't have to do this if the breach hadn't happened. So Equifax now is backtracking, waiving that $10 fee, and if you had already paid it, you can get a refund. We're going to post details on our Facebook page and website on how to get that refund if you already paid it.
Just making a bad situation worse, really.
Exactly. Yeah, so there's a lot of
It's hard to trust them
backlash.
at all for any reason. But
it is, and you have no choice.
Right.
I mean, you know, they've got your information whether you want them to or not.
Yeah.
So.
TransUnion, the Experian, lock it down. Lock it down. Jeez.
Right.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Well, Border Patrol agents are facing allegations of extreme hazing. Coming up at 6, well, whistleblowers